Hello everyone and welcome back to Alive Wellness. My name is Mia and today I'll bring you through a really nourishing full body Yin Yoga session. Now I always like to have a focus for the class and today we're focusing on embracing the qualities of Yin, which are slow, deep and especially dark. It's a very dark energy and we're going to try and find some light within that darkness. So we're actually going to need 2 pillows today for your practice and some sort of strap which is going to help you find a little bit of length. So if you have either a tea towel or a belt, I'll just go and let you grab those things now and we'll start whenever you're ready. So today, guys, I'd like you to grab your pillow or anything that you find comfortable under your seat, and we'll find a seated position for today for a little bit of a breathing practice. So hands will come on top of the knees when you're ready. If you fancy kneeling, you can kneel. Otherwise, you can cross your legs and come into Sukhasana, seated position, where you'll just close down the eyes. And find your 2 sit bones nicely heavy into the floor or your support. We're going to drop the shoulders heavier away from the ears and find a lovely length through your spine. And just with your awareness, you shift it to your breath. So just notice the air passing through both nostrils. And passing out through both nostrils. And let the eyelids become heavy over the eyes, your first little bit of darkness for the session. We're coming into a really beautiful breath that brings us inwards, which is the humming bee breath. So if you'd like to just watch this first one, I can demonstrate. We're going to place the 2 peace fingers on top of the eyelids, and the thumb is going to plug the ears into the gaps of the ear canal. So we're shutting off the sensation of sight and hearing. Now you're going to make a little loop, straw-like figure with your tongue. So the top of the tongue presses on the roof of the mouth. And we're going to breathe in together for a smooth breath in. And on your exhale, you'll just begin to hum a little out through the mouth. So when you're ready, we're going to do this 5 times. And it's okay if it's a little bit out your comfort zone. It's super, super nourishing. So when you're ready, take your 2 peace fingers, sit up nice and tall with the spine, and then plug your thumbs over your ears. 5 breaths. When you're ready, make that little straw-like loop with the tongue. Inhale. 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 Final one, inhale. Place your hands back onto your knees and feel the peace after your breath. We're going to breathe in and start to pull the heart forward. Grab a hold of your knees. Inhale, lift the chest forward. Maybe the chin rises. Exhale, start to round and cat-cow your spine. Good. Just a little bit of movement before our stillness. 2 more times. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Final time, breathing in, lifting the chest, shoulder blades together. Exhale, round your spine. Stay in your angry cat pose for me today. Dip the forehead down. Good, let the head become heavy. When you're ready, you'll just slowly start to lower the spine down onto the floor. Draw your knees in towards your chest and just give yourself a little hug for this morning, afternoon, evening. Maybe sway the knees side to side. Well done, everyone. The feet are going to come onto the floor. I'd like you to make sure you have your 2 pillows on the right side of you today. So come to bring them just off to the right of your mat, and your strap or your belt is ready. Start to extend the legs long and make sure the ankles reach towards the bottom edges of your yoga mat. Inhale your arms up and over to a star pose. And just feel the body lying on the ground for a moment. And today I challenge you to close your eyes for most of your practice if you can. Feel the weight of gravity pressing you into the floor. Beautiful, guys. Take a breath there. Become a little heavier on your exhale. We begin to move slow. For our yin practice, cross your left ankle over the right and come to meet your left hand on top of the right hand. So we come into this beautiful kind of half moon banana asana pose. And the right cheek can just come onto the ground or towards the right shoulder. Our first yin pose together. And whether this is intense or whether this is a soft stretch for you, can you land in stillness and in darkness with your eyes closed? Sometimes in life we have bright and light moments, happy moments. But sometimes we also have dark and sad moments. But this is just your reminder that both are equally important and one couldn't happen without the other. Take 2 more breaths here, breathing maybe from the left ankle all the way up that left side. Well done, everyone. Slowly bring your torso back to center, the arms reach straight up. You're going to bend just the left knee in towards the left armpit or rib, and maybe we can catch the outside of the left foot with the left hand. Half happy baby pose. The left sole of the foot shines to the sky. And maybe the right arm is reaching up, or maybe you need to pull it to the side, but this one's for the left hip. So can you really feel gravity plugging your hip down and the weight of the left hand drawing you down. We stay for 1.5 minutes now. Closing the eyes again, sinking the eyeballs back. Can you let the tongue rest away from the roof of the mouth? So in Chinese philosophy, we need to bring balance between yin and yang. Yang being the bright, light, energized state, and yin being the dark, slow, lunar energy. So let your body become a little heavier in this dark, slow pace. Take a final breath, surrender. Lovely, everyone. Slowly start to bend the left knee so the left heel comes closer to the glutes. We're going to now take our strap and interlace the strap around the sole of the foot and send the left leg up to the sky. Now I'd like you to walk your hands as close to the foot as you can, but without releasing the shoulders up, you're drawing your shoulders back. Draw the toes towards your nose and let the back of the head rest nicely on the floor. Beautiful, guys. Just standing into the strap for a moment, feeling that heavy energy through the leg. Good. We're going to pass the left side of the strap into the right hand. Take the left arm out wide and you'll see the two pillows on the right. We're going to lean over to the right with the left leg and land your left leg on the pillows. Good. For a deep supine twist now. Keep a hold of the straps or maybe you can even reach the foot. Good. More than welcome to stay there in option 1. Or option 2, cat pulling its tail, bending the right leg, the bottom leg, and maybe you have access to catch the bottom foot. Now again, nicely standing into the strap still. Maybe you can look over your left shoulder. Both shoulders still on the floor. 1.5 minutes of stillness. Close your eyes. Make sure your breath is slow and deep. I remind you now that the darker the night sky, the brighter the stars will shine. And this beautiful phenomenon of nature, of the universe above us, reminds us that we can always find the light within the dark times. So if you're in a dark moment of life, what can we learn within that moment? Take a final breath. Well done, guys. Slowly releasing out of the pose, lifting the left leg to the sky, releasing the strap now. Good. And taking both legs down to the earth, hands just rest on the pelvis for a moment in rebound pose. Notice if you feel a difference in the sides. And let a sigh out of the mouth. Very slowly we move between poses, grab the pillows, take them to your left side now. Banana pose on the other side, ankles reach the corners of your mat, arms spread high and wide. Take an inhale there, and on the exhale, the right ankle crosses over the left and the right hand comes over. So you're peeling to the left. Let your chin rest towards the left shoulder. You might apply a little bit of a tug from the right wrist. Again, rest the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. And I remind you that the body never gets bored of this slow movement, but the mind likes to do its own thing. So bring it back to this moment. Can you begin to breathe right from the right ankle all the way up the right side, through the armpit, the arm, into the fingers. And go back the way you came. Take your final breath here. And slowly coming back to center with the torso, half happy baby on the right side, right knee bends. Catch the outside of the right foot or the right shin. If you can't, you can keep your left arm long, or you can take it out to the side if you wish. 2.5 minutes. Feeling that heavy, dark energy that we don't need to run from, we lean into. Take 2 more breaths in this pose, really feeling the right hand become heavy. Notice where your mind has gone. Can you bring it back to this moment on the mat? Beautiful, guys. Slowly begin to bend that right knee. We're grabbing the strap again and interlacing 2 sides of the strap around the foot, extending the right leg long for a little bit of a hamstring stretch. And again, we aim to walk the hands towards the foot. Again, feeling the arms drawing back. Any tightness or stickiness in the hamstring you can let go of now. Taking the right side of the strap into your left hand. Again, drawing that right hand wide on the floor. You know where you're going. Big spinal twist. The pillows are there to catch the leg. And we are in our deep twist. Option to stay with the left leg extended, or option to bend the left knee for cat pulling its tail. The aim here is to have both shoulders on the floor. So just imagining you have a nice hand pressing your right shoulder down. And we can look over the right shoulder. As we take it 1.5 minutes again in stillness. So this shape right now is stimulating the kidney meridian, which connects us to the water element. Now, water is soft yet powerful. It doesn't force or push, it simply moves with the path. So what would it feel like right now to just go with the current of life? To stop resisting the moment you're in and instead just float with whatever comes your way. Take a final breath and let any tension melt away now. Well done, everyone. Slowly coming out of the pose. Drawing your knees in, release the strap now. Hug your knees in. Good, and just begin to extend your legs long again. Take the strap in your hands and take 2 fists up to the sky, shoulder width apart. The strap is nice and firm. We're going to push the knuckles to the sky, lift the shoulders off, and as you exhale, we're drawing both knuckles towards the thighs, now lifting the shoulders. A little bit of core now, press into your 2 sit bones. Can we breathe in? Fists come forward. Lift yourself up on an inhale. The strap lifts up. Take a deep breath in. Lengthen the spine long. Exhale, forward bend, caterpillar pose. Soften the knees a little and we bow over 2 legs. Again, option to bring your 2 lovely pillows underneath the chest. Option to release the strap away if you can catch your feet without it. And we stay, letting the face become heavy. The eyes can close down again. Caterpillar pose. And this pose reminds us as we close our eyes and fold in. We enter our little cocoon of transformation. When a caterpillar goes into its cocoon, it literally breaks down in the dark. No one sees it happen, but that's when transformation begins. The work you put in when no one else is watching is the thing that gives us results and help us transform into the person we want to be. So what type of person do you want to be and flourish into? Take your final breath. Well done, guys. Very, very slowly you lift the spine. We're going to take the two pillows over towards the right of us again. Zip your 2 feet round. Come to all fours for all kneeling pose. Hands are going to come underneath your shoulders, the knees underneath your hips. Just a few little cat-cows now to release the spine. Inhale, drop your belly down, lift the chin. Exhale, rounding the spine. Really pushing through the floor. Let's breathe in one more time. Exhale. Good. Meet me back in all fours when you're ready. Slide the left knee forward in between, the right knee, in between the hands, and bring the right foot out towards the left side of your mat. Can't get my words right today. Drop the knee down into the center of the mat and then cross the left knee tightly behind and spread the feet quite wide away from each other. Some of you might need a pillow underneath your hips as you sit down into your shoelace pose today. The aim is to stack the knees. If we need a little pillow under the seat, you grab a pillow under there. So when you're ready, the feet are wide, the hands nicely come onto the knees and you lift the spine. So the right knee is on top of the left now. We're going to take our pillows to the right hip. My right hand is going to lean onto the pillow. Maybe the right elbow or forearm can lean. As we breathe in, the left arm reaches up. And we're in a lovely side bend. You can just let the left arm hang on the top of your head. And again, close your eyes. And instead of attaching to anything that's happening in the body, can you simply observe and clear it out with your breath? We're staying for 5 more breaths in complete silence with yourself. Take your final breath, and on your exhale, can you lean a little bit further to the side? Good, and then slowly you'll lift up the spine. Well done. Take the fingertips behind you, unravel the legs, take the feet wide, just a little bit of windscreen wiper action, just to free up that big pose. Good, and unfortunately we have 2 legs, I'm very sorry to say. We're doing the other side, so when you're ready, zip your feet round again. Take the 2 pillows to the left side. And then hands under your shoulders, knees under hips again. We slide the left knee forward. Good, and then the right knee, I'll turn around so you can see me, slides very close behind the left. So we're trying to part the feet away from each other. Sit your hips down when you're ready. Oh, and again, if you need that support, you come and grab a pillow underneath your hips. Pillows to the left of you. Hands on top of the knees if they meet, lifting up the spine for a reset. Left hand down onto your pillows or your bolster. Right arm up to the sky. And you land. There was once a humble farmer who planted lots of bamboo seeds in his field. He watered them every day. He tended to the soil. But for a whole year, nothing grew. And the villagers who walked by, they laughed. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years passed. Still nothing grew. Give up, they said to the farmer. But the farmer kept watering in the darkness when no one could see him. Then in the 6th year, the bamboo suddenly burst through the soil. And then a few weeks later, it grew 30 feet tall, this beautiful bamboo. Because what was happening in those years, those silent years, the bamboo had been growing the deepest roots, strong enough to support whatever life threw at it. Do the work silently, whilst your roots begin to grow. Trust the darkness. Take your final breath. Well done, everyone. Slowly the spine lifts. fingers behind you. Slowly release the legs. Maybe you extend them forward now and you tap out the knees. We're slowing it right down. Take your feet again round the side. And this time take your pillows in front of you. We're coming into Sphinx pose. So pillows might come, you might take one or roll them up. We're going to drop the hips down and come onto our forearms. And it's really nice to support your chest with a pillow. So option to bring your forearms onto the floor, shoulders over elbows. And when you're ready, you're going to place your elbows onto the floor, maybe a pillow underneath, and just take your palms over the eyes. And just begin to embrace that darkness. As you begin to go deeper than your skeleton. And as you lie here, right in this moment, can you bring your awareness to the activity that's happening within your body? Your heart beating, the blood rushing through your fingers, your toes, your lungs breathing and keeping you alive. Whatever you go through, whatever you're going through right now, you are still here, living, breathing, existing. Take a final breath into this realization. Let your lower back soften. Slowly release your hands down to your yoga mat. You're going to roll all the way onto your back, maybe with the pillow still underneath you. Maybe it can land under your kind of chest area. And we can open up the chest and catch the back of the head with the hands, open the elbows and open your knees wide. We've turned into a butterfly. Start to breathe into how open you feel now. Let everything shift downwards. Take your final 3 breaths. Gently, you might just start to kind of give yourself a little head massage, taking the fingers at the back of the head, maybe up the scalp, tugging the hair a little bit. Just a little bit of TLC that you so deserve. And then let the hands fall down by your side, lift up the knees, take the pillow or bolster away from the chest. Final pose, you might want to come to Shavasana with the pillows on top of you, just for a little bit of weight today. Grab any blankets. If you have something to cover your eyes, I would suggest to do that now. Open the arms out wide as we come into our final pose. Now I ask you here to lie as still as you can, with the eyes closed. Shavasana translates to corpse pose. And I learned something the other day about this pose, that every single posture we've just done in our practice has led up to this moment. All the chaos, the movement, the challenges has led us to corpse pose. Meaning that we can let something die here. Maybe it's your self-doubt, your worries, your relationship, your job. Or maybe it's something deeper. Whatever it is you need to let go of, let it die. I let you rest here now for as long as you need. May your life be happy and free. Namaste.